Movie night. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dom. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I typically make bookish content, movie content, and anything else in between because I like to do whatever I want on this channel, and tonight's going to be a movie night. I haven't done a movie reaction so long because like this new job is kind of kicking my ass. Like the schedule's a little crazy, so I don't have time to just sit down and film and watch something. But it's spooky season. Spooky season is commencing, so I have to do something. I have 5 movies picked out for the month of October, and today we're going to be watching the first one, which is The Phantom of the Opera. The specific film we're watching came out in 1925. It is a silent film. I found this version on YouTube. There's a lot of different versions on YouTube. I was reading about this copy. There seems to be different sets of copies, like the dialogue cards change. Some things are cut, some things aren't. So I don't know which version I'm going into, but if you've seen this movie before and there's differences than what you've seen before, just heed that warning, I guess. So typically what I do on this channel are book to movie adaptations. I read a book and then watch the movie adaptation of it. I did that the last time we watched a movie together. That's what I did. It was The Martian, and I'll link that up above. And I had plans to read The Phantom of the Opera before watching this one. I just was never able to get around to it. So this is going to be a blind reaction. Kind of sort of blind because I have seen the stage musical. Like I saw it when it came to Chicago. I saw the 25th anniversary performance. I know a lot of the music by heart, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing that I should be ashamed about. But I love the romanticized story of it because I have read that Andrew Lloyd Webber, who is the composer of the musical, highly romanticized the story. So what I do know about this movie, and I haven't read a synopsis, so a lot of this is coming from the musical itself. What I do know about it though, it's about a man with a scarred face, and he's living in an opera house. He's fallen in love with this woman, and it goes from there. I know he was like a famous like Halloween creature monster type of guy. Back in the day, my parents were telling me about how back in the day there was like this creature doll figure, action figure collection, and the Phantom of the Opera was one of the ones you could get. So that's all I know about this, and that was obviously way before Andrew Lloyd Webber completely romanticized the story. I think the musical came out in the 80s, so yeah, we're talking about when my parents were kids back in the 50s. So without further ado, let's get started with 1925's Phantom of the Opera. Do you think any of these people, like, had any idea we'd be watching the story nearly 100 years later? What year are we in? 2021? We're watching this movie 96 years after it was made. These people probably had no idea we'd ever be doing that. Oh, that's cool, the shadow effect. I like that. That is creepy. It gives, like, the phantom-y effect. Sanctuary song lovers, the Paris Opera House rising nobly over medieval torture chambers. Oh, hidden dungeons long forgotten. Oh, okay. I love walking upstairs like that. Like, do you guys ever just go to a Broadway show and then you walk up the fancy steps and you just feel like you're like dressed to the nines and like you just feel so fancy. You feel fancier than you've ever been in your life. I mean, I'm in the poor people's seats. I always buy the cheapest seats, but still, it makes me feel good about myself. I don't know what it is about those stairs. It is barely possible you may hear of a ghost, a Phantom of the Opera. Save. The attendant of box 5 will not laugh when you ask about the opera ghost. Did I not instruct that box 5 was said to be kept empty? Oh, she's supposed to be, Madame Giry. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see him so early. I thought it would be a bit later. Ooh. Please, monsieur, don't look at me. As God's witness, I was not at my post. What is that? I wonder if, like, back in the day, because, you know, for silent films, they have to have exaggerated acting to get their point across, since there's, you know, no dialogue. So I wonder if back in the day, how if they felt awkward doing their jobs or not. He's there, the Phantom of the Opera. Oh God. The makeup on that guy. I wonder if any of these people saw the musical when it came out, because I mean, like, some of those dancers are probably in their early 20s, and then the musical came out in the 80s. 60 years later, they'd be in their 80s. It's possible for them to still be alive, so I wonder if they were invited at all. His face is like leprous oh, yellow skin strung tight over protruding bones. Poor man. Same. Ooh. See, this is what I'm talking about with the exaggerated movements. Like, they have to do it because it's a silent film. I just want to know how the actors themselves felt doing it. Oh. Prima donna, your song shall live again. Christine Daae will sing the role of Marguerite Wednesday night. Any jealous attempt on your part to interfere with the performance will prove disastrous to your career. Ooh. Me working customer service. That's how the way those two men act, that's how I acted whenever we had a weird person come in. He has that Gomez Addams mustache going on. Oh, the Famous Chandelier. I'm just noticing that. The Broadway show kept it pretty similar. Wow. Little Lottie, let your mind wander. I am so sorry you guys had to hear my tone deafness when I sing these songs, but I cannot help it. The Phantom won't like that. From hidden places beyond the walls, a melodious voice, like the voice of an angel, spoke to her. Angel of music. No. Too many different versions. Oh God, I don't like that. That's creepy. Okay, his hands look significantly smaller than like the rest of his body though. Ooh, yikes. Red flags. Form and command your love. I'd run. But you do you, Christine. Flattering child, you shall know me. See why in shadow I hide. Look at your face in the mirror. I am there inside. If you appear tomorrow night, you must be prepared for a great misfortune, and therefore I advise you to be ill. Ooh! Oh, he's gonna kill her. Oh my God, does she die in this version? My dear managers, the role of Marguerite shall be sung again tomorrow evening by Christine Daae instead of Carlotta the Phantom. P.S. If you refuse this, you will present Faust in a house with a curse on it. Okay. Yikes. If you get a threat from some like disembodied hand that we just saw there, why would you want to... okay, anyway. See, Carlotta defied every warning the following evening of Peter's Marguerite, but like... some shadow you know nothing about is threatening you, and you're gonna go ahead and do it? Y'all got balls. Poor fool, he makes me laugh. Ha 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 ha. So I know we hear opera because we are watching a very, very old recording, but you know how back in the day the music was live? Would they have a live opera singer for this movie in order to, you know, in order to set the tone? Behold, she is singing to bring down the chandelier. They use that exact quote in the musical. I would be running out. I don't know how she's still singing. I'd be shitting my pants. Like, I know the show must go on, but not for me. Goodbye. These poor women keep fainting and get trampled over. Who is that? This is like the second time we're seeing him. I mean, did you lock the door? Because he apparently did not. But we don't need to worry about it. It's Christine. Look at your face in the mirror. I am there inside. Ooh, the Phantom Shadow in the back. How is she not shitting her pants? But okay. Ooh, that mask. That mask is even... it's creepy. I am the mask you wear. It's me they hear. Look not upon my mask, thinker, but rather in my devotion, which has brought you the gift of song. I could see why people say Andrew Lloyd Webber romanticized the story, because like in the musical, this scene is very mesmerizing. I mean, I wouldn't say it's romantic, but like it's captivating, whereas this is creepy. This makes me uncomfortable, which is probably the point. I don't know why, but I'm more interested in watching their shadows than like the actual actors' performances. I'm kind of stressed. This is stressing me out. This is very unsettling. This is so creepy. And I mean that in a good way. This is very well done. I say I'm scared knowing damn well if I had the opportunity to explore an underground layer like that, I would. God, that mask is creepy. I have brought you here, 5 cellars underground. I have brought you to the... Yeah, just like watching this scene too. I know this is the second time I'm saying this, but this scene too really emphasizes how romanticized the musical is. Because I feel like just nowadays that's what pop culture is used to. We're used to Andrew Lloyd Webber's version, but in this she's like, girl, absolutely not. Which I know she gets that way in the musical too at one point, but like, if you know what scene I'm talking about, during Phantom of the Opera, during Music of the Night, which is what this scene is the equivalent to, she was like, not falling in love, but she was falling for the manipulation tactics. And, but this Christine is like, absolutely not. Not falling for anything. It's like, how dare you just call me that? If I am the Phantom, it is because man's hatred has made me so. Men once knew me as Eric, but for many years I have lived in these cellars, a nameless legend. I don't like that bed. That's a fancy bed. Christine Daae disappears. Opera singer mysteriously vanishes following chandelier disaster. I mean, I would too. Did he make those for her or did he steal those? Oh, it's the wedding dress. Okay, he did make them. She held that veil for how long? It took me how long to notice that? My dear Christine, you are in no peril as long as you do not touch my mask. You will be free as long as you love. You will be free as long as your love for the spirit of Eric overcomes your fear. Don't touch the mask. Okay. Since first I saw your face, this music has been singing to me of you and of love triumphant. Don Juan triumphant. I do like this organ piece in the background. Don't touch the fucking mask. He literally threatened her to not touch it, and here she is. Oh my god. got a point. He did warn her. But remember, you are mine, and you shall not see your lover again. If you do, it is death to you both. Oh God. Although I gave my word never to see you again, I must. I will be at the ball mask tomorrow night. But not alone. Beware. Girl, the Phantom literally threatened her, and she's going against that. I want to go to a masquerade ball. I've been to one masquerade dance in like middle school, but it was in our gym, and only like a quarter of the people actually wore masks, so it's not the same. But I know of 2 Storywood masquerade balls. This one, and then the Edgar Allan Poe story. It always has a bad outcome, so maybe I shouldn't go to a masquerade ball. No, you know what like mask party I want to go to? I want to go to Italy during Carnivale, but specifically Venice. Those masks always look so cool, and they always look like they're having a great time. That's a cool costume. Also, wait, I'm just realizing this portion's in color compared to the rest of the movie. Why so silent, good monsieur? Beneath your dancing feet are the tombs of tortured men. Thus does the Red Death rebuke your merriment. See, that's a cool mask. I don't like the other one. That one's cool. Well, I've seen him. Can I ever forget that sight? He is a monster, a loathsome beast. You must save me from him, Rawl. This is so eerie. I love the vibes of this movie. Aww. I know he's like stalking and manipulating Christine, but something about this acting, like it makes you feel for him. Like the song he sings, like right before Act 1 ends, always gets me, especially the way Ramin Karimloo, the way he sings it, so good, so good. And now, how you repay me, deny me and betray me. Aw, they're cute. Oh, it's the makeup dude again. Who is he? Who are you? Eric, born during the Boulevard Massacre, self-educated musician and master of black art. Exiled to Devil's Island for criminal insane. Escaped, now at large. Oh, God. Girl. That's actually really sad, though. He reminds me of Gomez Addams. The look on his face, the mustache, the hairstyle, he could have been Gomez. Oh. Who's being hung? My brother oh, he knew too much about the Phantom. Assassin, hide yourself in the deepest shadows, but I shall find you out. Okay, we love revenge. We love a good revenge story. Every time I see that disembodied hand, it just makes me think of Thing from the Addams Family. Okay, that was so... I don't even know what to say, but the opera when he appeared, that was impeccable. You do exactly as I tell you. He's giving me Madame Giry vibes, because this was Madame Giry in the musical. Who are you that knows the Phantom's secrets and betrays them? Yes, please, answer this question. Secret police. I have studied this Phantom for months. Okay. I found his hiding place deep within the torture chambers where he himself was confined during the Second Revolution. Keep your hands up, the Strangler's noose coils quick. So the original, keep your hands to the level of your eye. Ooh. Tic Tacs, by the way. That's what I'm eating. The lighting here makes that even freakier. I don't like that. That is freaky. Do you think you and your lover could cheat the Phantom? Ungrateful fool, you have spurned the spirit that inspired you. The spirit that made you great. She's just trying to live her best life, man. You're the one scaring the shit out of her. No longer like a toad in these foul cellars will I secrete the venom of hatred, for you shall bring me love. I like the wording of that. Like, it's scary, but it's poetic. There's the noose. Oh no, dude. I just think that's not the way to go. Look, my dear. We have a guest. Ralph! I feel like that's something I would see in a cartoon. I've discovered the Phantom's hiding place. Tonight my brother will be avenged. I don't know, I have a feeling this won't end well. Girl, you better say no for their safety. We love to see it. So what about those nooses? Fools, do they think they can match their wits against Eric? I don't know. This background music is beautiful. They're saved. Oh, does he think they died? Because Phantom was pretty happy about that and went back to his organ. But if he knew they were alive, he wouldn't be this happy. Oh, so okay, I got it. He knew, he just knows, he just has other tricks up his sleeve. You have your chance of saving him. Will you be the bride of Eric, or do you prefer to watch your lover die? Oh God. Pity comes too late. Turn around and face your fate. Turn the grasshopper and the opera house is blown into 1,000 bits. Oh my God! So she dies either way. The grasshopper would be literally, but then the scorpion would be like dying on the inside, I guess. She'd lose herself if she turned the scorpion. But see, now she won't literally die. She'll just lose herself because she has to give it away. Your life was supposed to be spared, sir. Oh my God. Wow. That was brutal. Wow. This is repeated at the request of picture patrons who desire to check the names of performers who has pleased them. That was a trip. So why is this 1 hour 30? but on another one's an hour 42. So that was Phantom of the Opera. I checked the other clip that was an hour and 42 minutes. There wasn't much of a difference other than that like extra little honeymoon bit at the end. I knew not to expect like a romance. And so I got what I wanted. Like I wanted like the creepy factor that the original author was apparently going for. Again, I've never read the book, so I was hearing this all secondhand. And I fairly enjoyed it. Like, it was incredibly unnerving at times. Just, like, the tension and the waiting for something to happen. And all the performers did a really good job. I'm just kind of amazed that Andrew Lloyd Webber was able to turn this into a romance. Not really, because even in the musical, Christine was like, But I feel like this Christine was much more aware of what was going on. She was not as easily manipulated as the Christine I'm used to, and I actually like seeing this, that she knew up front what was going on. Last year I watched Nosferatu. That was a silent film I watched, so a lot of people were suggesting this one, and I actually like the Phantom of the Opera more than I like Nosferatu. Nosferatu I just enjoyed, but I think I ended up giving it 3 out of 5 stars. This one I'm going to give 4 out of 5, maybe 4.5. We'll see how, I need to sit on it and then we'll see how I feel. I'm just pleasantly surprised. Going into it, I was a little nervous, like, and that's how I was with Nosferatu. Like, it's a silent film, we're not used to those anymore. So I was wondering how I would feel, but if I was not sitting on my bed, then I would have been sitting on the edge of my seat. Because some of those scenes, like, stressed me out, especially near the end. Because I could tell the ending was going in a direction where I could not guess what the ending was. And then they just pushed him in the water, and I was like, holy fuck, this was a wild ride. So I'm glad I'm able to kick off spooky season with the Phantom of the Opera. This was a very, very good choice. And now, as I did last year, we're gonna work our way up to like the newer-ish classic films. They're still gonna be classic, but they're gonna be even newer than this one. Movies I for sure want to do this year are Dracula from the 30s and then The Wolfman. And then I'm debating doing The Creature of the Black Lagoon. But I also want to do a Vincent Price movie. I don't know if I want to do The Pit and the Pendulum or The Last Man on Earth. Other than that, I really got nothing else to say. So I'm going to go because I have nothing else to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. And without further ado, I'm going to peace out and I'll see you guys later. Ciao a tutti.